a figure to pay. But no matter what you say, yeah, we the enter town. Buy more data, load your Snapchat. We the enter town. Yeah, 3 bad girls plus Uber driver. We the enter town. Yeah, last one CD still go jumper. We the enter town. Yeah, we go enter town. Be that. We the enter town. See that. Won't join me, I'm in the mood. Yeah. Things that I want to do. Things I want to do. And that yeah, be me and you. From bestie, be somebody do. We the enter town. Buy more data, load your Snapchat. We the enter town. Yeah. 3 bad girls plus Uber driver. We the enter town. Hey, last one city still go jump past. We the enter town. Yeah. Here we go enter town, be that day. We the enter town. Hey, if I want freedom, I need cheddar. Get it? Baby, I yak on this, so you go that tea and cheddar. Hey, Jonah me. Baby, I chilling, yeah. We the enter town. Hey, buy more data, load your Snapchat. We the enter town. Hey, 3 bad girls plus Uber driver. We the enter town. Last one city still go jumper. We the enter town. Yeah, we go enter town. Be that. We the enter town. It's Boijake, yeah. Off the Confetti EP, out now. That's Enter Town. Next song is Vacation, cause we on a vacation. You already know. Hey. Miami Jume, yeah. I feel my Jimmy pay. Make a Jimmy, yeah. Yajiska. I know Patutu way. My manager call me. You know go feel believe. Say she wants me to come in. And so I told her I got her. No, they waste your time. Baby, hear me, yeah. Please leave me alone. Don't you call my phone, cause I'm on a vacation. Please leave me alone. Don't you call my phone, cause I'm on a vacation. I say you know me Peru, but I hired though. I say you know me Peru, but I hired though. Hey, see, watching that cheese see your Tuesday. But right now me I'm cruising. I run, tell me I pull. With the girls all over the club. Then she called me to come through. Cause I get this I for do. Say same break. I just say I live with my head. And so I told her I got that. No, they waste your time. Please just leave me alone. Don't you call my phone, cause I'm on a vacation. Please leave me alone. Don't you call my phone, cause I'm on a vacation. Yeah. I say you know me Peru, but I hired though. You know me Peru, but I hired though. It's Boijake, yeah. Confetti EP, out now. You already know.
And that's how we gracefully start the show this morning with some good vibe music from the man Boijake right here on Culture Daily. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Before I come to you, let me just say hi to my my contraband goose.
Hi, fellow contraband.
Yeah, contraband. Oh, illegal. But it's all good though. Hey, Charlie, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Man, there's a whole lot going on with you right now. Ooh. I mean, I don't even know where to break the ice from. Whether to just stand on it and melt through it, or just crack the ice with something. Hey. But yeah, man. I mean,
bars.
Yeah, it's the bars.
Yeah, trying.
MC Foley.
Yeah, it's. I'm on ice. I'm on ice. Yeah, you understand. Jake, what's good? How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. I'm grateful to be here. I'm so honored. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, you're so welcome. Tell us, in fact, the 2 songs you performed. Talk about these songs to us. Tell us.
Right. So the first one was Enter Town, and the second one was Vacation. 2 songs off my newest EP dropped about last week. Those are the 2 songs that are really moving right now on the EP. So it's just been a week so far, but at least you know what people like, after you put them out. But Enter Town is just a song for those, that are trying to go out this Christmas, So if you see the hook is, we dey enter town, be that, buy more data, load your Snapchat. We dey enter town, be that. It's a very simple song. And then the second one is Vacation, which is for, those that are, basically running away from work to also get in on the fun, really. So that's, with that song, you hear them talking about, your boss calling you and be like, nah, not today, I'm on a vacation, so don't call my phone. So yeah, Enter Town and Vacation are 2 songs of my new EP, Confetti. That's the title of the EP. So,
Confetti?
Confetti, yeah, it's a celebration, really. So.
Right.
That's all party songs. There's 4 songs on the EP, just party songs. We're just out here to have fun.
Run us through the making of this. Real quick. This EP. Like, how hard have you worked on this? How close have you been on this? What has it taken away from you, or what has it put into you?
Well, there's a lot that went on this year for me, so I haven't really put out music this year like that.
Okay.
I had a small, I wouldn't call it sabbatical, but I had a little break that I had to take care of some stuff and take care of me, really. But coming back from that, it just felt like it made sense to put out, some happy music. There's a lot of sadness going around. It's been a tough year for everyone. So being able to be a part of the Christmas fun, putting out music where people can go out and actually enjoy themselves, that's where I wanted to come, from the angle. So got into the studio and, I've been working while on my break. Even before the break, I was working. So it was really just putting it together and just saying, hey, let's drop something. It's not like super, super planned, but sometimes you just have to go with your gut. And so that's why we came out with this EP.
You're saying that you went on a break. It just takes off something in my head because you were introduced onto the scenes, well, largely, right? You've been around,
yes,
right? But largely introduced onto the scenes a couple of months ago. Right. So taking a break just, makes me wonder the reason. But how has that positively impacted your life? Because sometimes taking a break, helps one way or the other. So
definitely.
Your life, your music, all of that.
Right. So, the break was not something I, chose to take. Really, sometimes life happens, and you when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, right? So I was in an accident, really.
Oh wow!
So it was not a break like I chose to go on a break. But
how bad was this accident?
It was pretty bad, but grateful to God there were no fatal, reports. Not everybody's fine now. That's why I can even be here doing music, because it just sounded very distasteful to be out there still doing music when there were lives at stake, really. But so we had to take a break, focus on what's most important, which is life. And honestly, being in an accident, you realize that some things really don't matter. Because in that moment where we're in an accident, I wasn't thinking about music. I wasn't thinking about dropping songs. Life and just being okay was the most important thing.
Bro, when you climb the Mount Afaja or Mount Afaja, some will call it, and then you get to the top, money doesn't matter, water.
You see, like it's a bag of water, a bag of money or a bag of water.
$1 million for there, where you
choose water.
It was so funny. Sorry to catch you, but it was so funny when we climbed it. We got there, and the money in our pocket didn't matter at that minute. All we wanted was a bottle of water. And guess what? The tour guide, he didn't tell us so. He didn't say anything. We took money up the mountain, and he took water. So now come and look at us all stand and so buy it.
Now that is gold.
That's what they do. Confetti, I'll give you. If you don't think smart, man, you get there and you like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I understand when you say that.
It's perspective. In that moment, I wasn't thinking about how many songs I have and how good I am in my head and how much I can sing. And it was just getting out of that situation, making sure everybody was fine. And so when we're able to do that as a team, we just felt like, what, now we can resume life and just with a different perspective, though, understanding that Charlie, in the most important moments, all these things that we're striving for really doesn't matter. But it also makes you appreciate it even more. And so that's why coming out with a celebratory EP makes the most sense for me, because I'm coming out of something personally.
With the EP as well, you mentioned that it wasn't planned, right? Why is that? Because, like I mentioned earlier, we were largely introduced to you a couple of months back on Links or through Links, right? So I know that Links doesn't do anything, quote unquote, not planned.
I mean, that's the question I was going to ask before that, with regards to, because I mean, Word has it. I didn't want to touch on it, but then you know more with Links.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're independent.
Kind of. So I started my own label.
Okay.
It's very new, really, but I've been doing this music thing for a long time. Even though Links obviously put me on a bigger platform, I've been in this is like my 10th year, pursuing this. So it takes a village to make it happen, to sustain, something like that. And I was so blessed to be a part of Links Entertainment. They treated me well. It was a great relationship. But sometimes when things don't work out, we have to move on. It's just one of those situations. But it's very amicable, it's respectful. And we're just, trying to move on.
Cyril offered her love, care, attention, everything, and she just moved on. Like,
what'd you say?
Nothing. The TV is...
No, if you see,
the
if you want to talk to me directly. Not go through the corner. Offered me, they do like this, they do like that.
I said Cyril offered her. So that means that if I see my side, I'm talking to you, Boijake.
This is right. Have you expecting any videos from the EP?
Yeah. So we already put out a lyric video. This has been out a week, so when you're on your own like that, you want to make sure you're putting money in the right places, really. So we kind of have an idea what people actually are, enjoying from the EP, and that's where we're putting our efforts, to promote, the music like that. But we already have a lyric video out on my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and type Boijake. You will find a lyric video for Vacation, the second song that I performed. So far, that's the number one song. So
But beyond the lyric video, are we going to get any other sort of promo, from you? What are your strategies?
Currently, we have 4 main strategies as a team. Can't say everything because it's not official yet.
Okay.
But we've reached out to the people in these fields. There's the dance community. So with the dance song, you definitely want to touch on that with a nice routine. Nothing too crazy, but it's worked for a lot of people, so it makes sense to touch on it. Okay. And then we have the influencer route, reels, using the music on, anything they do, especially Vacation. There are a lot of people coming to town, so it's just, getting into that mood. We also have a few other ideas that we have that we're, running out. Playlisting is also going well for us so far.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. So we're taking it one step at a time. Again, it's a new journey for me and my team. We're figuring it out as we go. I'm not gonna sit here and act like we have it all figured out. We're trying. We're figuring out. At least we know the music is good, and that's like the first thing first, and then everything else will add on to it.
Tell us some more about the technical stuff, features, producers, stuff like that.
I didn't feature anybody on this. I just felt like it was a celebratory EP for me. I was coming out of something, so I wanted to be the main focus.
You want it up?
Of it.
You like it up?
You want which one?
I'll talk to him for you.
Would they enter town, be that
of the show?
Because you plan to enter town a lot.
Abonton season.
Yeah. But I produced Vacation as well. I produced 2 songs on the EP, and my buddy Uche B also did 2 songs on the EP, and it's been a very close knit because it wasn't public information what I was going through, so we didn't want to talk about it or anything. So this was just under wraps, when the depression hits from the whole situation, you just try and divert it into something creative, and that's what I did with the music for me.
In the making of these other songs, I mean, in this EP, was it like, okay, I'm going to work on an EP, so the songs henceforth is what's going to go on the EP, or this is
So when I say it was unplanned, it's not something that I sat down like I'm doing an EP.
Okay.
But I found myself doing party songs. I found myself doing celebratory music in that sense. And so when everything was official with Links, when we finally brought everything to an end, I'm like, okay, so now I have the opportunity to make decisions for myself in that sense. it makes sense to drop some music. Do we want to go with a single, or do we want to go with, you know, a little bit of a body of work? And my team and I just deliberated it a little bit and just realized that, Charlie, one song is great, but 4 songs are better, you know. And so,
okay, so let me ask this just a bit of a tough question on this. On label, off label. I know you are in the space of an off label now.
Right.
What advantages and disadvantages do both present to you? That which you are experiencing now and that which you've experienced.
Oh, okay. So I think one thing Kwame Eugene said on this platform, I think it was in the other studio, was it's like a marriage, right? Where it takes effort from both parties to make it work, right? And being on a label, you have to understand that people make decisions for you, and that's never an easy thing. It's a little easier when you trust that they have a track record of doing it right, like Lynx Entertainment has done it for so many years, right? So you relinquish that, you know, control to somebody that you feel has better insight, has better knowledge to make it happen for you. But then it's not an easy thing to make somebody make decisions for you. Oftentimes, you probably are not on the same page, you know, but you have to just suck it up and do it anyway. But at a certain point, for me, I felt like after experiencing this for a week, really, and the years that I was, you know, doing my thing before Lynx came in, I felt a little more free with regards to making decisions for myself.
Okay.
And
which is no bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
I mean, God will judge you after 24 hours, you know, so you have to take your own decisions. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like being in this industry 10 years, really, there are a few things you learn. And with Lynx, I learned a lot. Like, I'm so grateful for my time there. Like, it's not bad blood at all. It's just, I'm just really, really grateful. Everything on my heart is just gratitude to be able to experience the biggest label in the country, if we're being honest. And there are a lot of things I learned while being there. They opened my eyes to so many things about the industry, about myself, just knowing what works for me and what doesn't work. Sometimes it's good to know what doesn't work for you. Maybe you might not know what works, but at least you know this is not what is working for me at the moment. And so I'm just grateful to God to be able to still continue this journey, you know, and do it my own way with my own team.
I've got a question on maturity and growth and discovering yourself.
Right.
Through this past 10-year journey, what are some of the new things you discovered about yourself, either from singing style to lyrics to, I don't know, approach to business? I want to understand.
Approach to business, definitely being with the label, you understand there's a music business and then there's a music. I've always just been about the music and never really the music business. But you know, I got to learn a few things, reasons why some things are the way that they are. Sometimes you sit at home and you watch TV, and like, why is this person doing it like this? Why are they doing this? And it's like, they sing so well. Why are they not doing like an acoustic with their, you know, like there's so many things that you learn and you realize that the product is this recorded sound. Like the song wave, when you can Shazam it, that's the product. Anything else is away from that, you know. So you learn that it's not really about the money in the beginning. Really, if you focus on the money, you will waste your time because music is not a profitable business in the start. A lot of businesses aren't really.
Are you singing now for business or are you singing now for passion?
I'm singing for my passion.
When you go into the studio, yes.
Yeah, I'm singing for my passion. I'm singing because it's what I want to do. It's my purpose. I feel like the reason I'm on earth is to make other people happy with my music, with my voice. It's a talent God has given me. And I know one day you asked me, what did you do with the talent I gave you? Not a lot of people can sing the way I do, you know. So I want to use that to make people happy. And that's why we have celebratory music. That's why I sing on Afro beats and Afro pop, because it makes people happy, makes people dance. That is my purpose on this earth. So everything else is great, you know. If you pay me for doing what God brought me here to do, awesome.
Okay.
You know.
Now, in all of this, right, in singing for your passion and then making people happy through your music, how would you say that the December is looking like? Because this is music season coming.
Yeah. For me, I don't want to really look at it from the overall. It's easy to, you know, look at that, but for me, it's coming out of a relationship for me. I'm coming out of a marriage, basically. and I'm
divorced.
So I'm just like feeling out the single life a little bit.
Fresh on the market.
Exactly. I'm not really trying to find anything crazy. What I'm trying to do is just enjoy the freedom I have to create. Really, just be able to put my feelings on a beat and put it out there. When I look at, Soccer Day and all these guys that have the freedom to do these things. That's the reason why Soccer Day can get up and take a bottle of wine, put a camera on a microphone, and pour his heart out on a beat. And you get to relate with him a whole lot more. I'm just really interested in sharing my craft, so I want to be on every stage, every platform that's available to me. I'm making myself available. It's obviously not going to cost a thing. Like, I just really want to appreciate being on this earth after what I've been through this year and being able to share my talent with the world. That's really what December is for me.
So we've got a few more minutes. Let me ask you, what was Boijake before Afrobeat started surging and for him to now start singing that space? Because people who've got a good voice like you, it was never about Afrobeat. You were never born singing.
Absolutely.
You answer one question. You ask one question. Let's come from Motown.
Are you really clapping?
Motown one.
Motown one. The whole year.
You guys, I'm coming to do with that thing you shared in the WhatsApp group with you guys with some
Which
platform.
school do you go to?
Okay.
Listen, some station, some platform. I don't know whether some WhatsApp group has created some.
It's okay.
It's okay. We know what
schools in Ghana that people should attend.
You know what you just did for him.
And
Have you seen that meme?
and they are happy because Motown is not in.
emotional
Damage.
That's triggering you so much.
Calm down.
Alpha is on the list.
Listen, I mean, look, why do you? So y'all went to schools, right?
It's okay.
Or went to institutions or boxes?
It's okay.
I don't know, listen, I don't
It's
know.
fine.
I mean, we went to a city.
Wow. Okay.
But anyway, so back to it.
Yeah. So for me, if for those that don't know me at all, this is their first time meeting me. I used to do covers, and those were going viral when I used to do those on my YouTube channel. That was what I was doing before, Afrobeat. So I would take a song, a rendition of, let's say, Kiddy's Odo or Davido's Assurance. That was the biggest one. That had about 500,000 views on YouTube, organically, really. And so I would take a song that people love from Afrobeats, and then I would R&B it a little bit. So I'll sing it with very slow, very romantic. Afrobeats, there are lyrics in there, they're really, really, really intricate, lines in there. So that's what I'd sing, and I'd put that on YouTube. And so that's what, gained a little bit of traction. So when I even met Richie Mensah, he already knew me from those covers.
So let me ask you then, if there was something that people loved about you, why did you stop?
Because I was singing other people's music. And I felt like I also had...
But the people loved... So I'm taking you to court.
That's
the
okay.
people loved you for that. Maybe, are they ready for you? Or are they ready for your version or your own music?
Absolutely.
Or
and I have proof. And I have proof of that because from doing the covers, right? Obviously there was a following. I gained so many thousands of subscribers and followers. But when I dropped my debut EP in 2020, recently we hit 4.5 million streams, across all platforms.
That's nice.
Yeah. So for a first project, for somebody that's just fresh coming out, that's a huge step because people actually loved my music. There are people that, even till this day, when I announced that
No, I didn't say they don't love the music.
No. I'm just saying that when you say people loved a certain thing, people can grow with you. When we look at Justin Bieber, when he was singing Baby and what he's singing now, two different things. The people go on the journey with you, at least those that are joining on the journey. So I'm an artist, I will grow. If I stay exactly how I am, it's going to be boring. You're going to fade out. Nobody's going to care about that anymore. Okay, we know what you can do, and you've been doing that so many years. We're tired of it.
Would you go back to doing covers?
Oh, no. I mean, I have the freedom to. So I'm exploring my freedoms, understanding what I may want to do might not be best for me. So I'm trying to, that's why I have a beautiful team around me. I have two of my, people here to guide me. Just say, hey, we're here to tell you if you're doing something wrong, we tell you that you're being stupid. But also just guide me and say, nah, I don't think this is for you. I think this is for you. And that freedom can be very dangerous because you feel like you can do whatever you want. But really there's a path that, I need to
So the team proposed covers. Would you go back to it?
If my team thinks it's best for me, I will consider it.
Which genres do you identify? Which genres do you identify with?
Afro pop, Afro soul, Afro beats in general. Because I mean, There's some Afrobeats on this project. I just like to make music. I wouldn't put myself in a box.
Okay.
But I know that I also don't want to be pure R&B, pure, there's an identity for that, and I'm not that person. I'm a Ghanaian man that likes the boogie, likes the dance. So somebody I look up to is Kiss Daniel. I really resonate with the type of music he does. Like 1 minute you're dancing, but he'll give you a nice soft song once in a while too. And I think I have the versatility for that.
I was just going to ask who Boijake listens to.
Ooh, Kiss Daniel, Davido. Those are two people that I really, 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 really like. And I mean, we know everybody, we listen to everybody on the market, but I resonate with Kiss Daniel a lot.
Being a Ghanaian man, as you refer to yourself as, the genres you identify with, Afro-Afro-Afro. I mean, this year we've heard a lot of Afro things that, we didn't even know existed.
Absolutely.
Some people are of the notion that, the Afro wave will pass really soon. So what are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely wrong, I think. Afrobeats is just picking up, really. I think it's global. I think there's a lifespan for everything. That's the truth of it. It may change, but you as an artist, you need to grow with the people. 1 minute we were listening to Azonto, but if you're doing that kind of music right now, there's an audience for it. It's just maybe not as big as it used to be. Now Amapiano came out of nowhere. We're riding that. That's what's current. We need to evolve, but as an African continent, our music is going somewhere where it wasn't going previously. So I think we just focus on what we have right now and build on it. If at the end of the day we're able to morph it into something even bigger, then awesome. As long as we're not going, backwards and we're moving forward. I think whatever the name is, the music is going to be the same. It's going to be Africans singing music about Africans and what Africans love. And the world is going to take it whichever way they get. It's not like you have a choice.
All right.
Yeah. Well, watch out for the Free Music Culture Jelly Afro Culture EP coming up first.
I love it. You should do it, actually.
Sounds good.
You should do it, actually.
Smiling.
Achimota today drank something small.
We didn't need to be on the list to be this smart.
Is on the list.
Which list? I don't know what you're talking about.
The Maths and Science quiz
we
list.
didn't need to be this smart to be on any list. The list is us. We are the list. We populate the list.
Lenny, Area Marble. Area Marble.
I mean, Cirrhosis is not on the list, but at least
what is going on? What list are we talking about?
Time Ketri.
So, like I'm saying,
because of my time at Atlanta, time Ketri, but like because of my car said, now send me a marble. Now send me a marble.
And they're Jay, sorry, why?
The nation be judging us.
Oh, I didn't know your son.
This is about science and maths. Is that what this is about?
Oh my God! So, but you are like you said in France, right?
Right.
You are on the ranked.
Okay.
But my school is on the super ranked.
What percent?
No, St. Peter's. You see, we are on the super rank.
Well,
we are like ninjas. We are so under the.
But why is anybody trying to up percent right now?
You don't understand. What has percent done that St. Peter's? Relax yourself.
What are you saying? Afro-Set guys, I ride for them. They ride for them, man.
Bring them. Come here,
hold them
down.
Can't mention any other school.
Boijake, why would you want to go to a school that brown Jesus 3 times before the cock crows? I don't know why.
Why do you want to go to a school? Why do you want to go to a school that's a bastard?
Like a school that browned the Holy Father. I mean, like a school that browned the Holy Father. You want to school there?
That's a good one. One for you.
I mean, listen, it's 7:20. Basically, all we're saying is that 7:29 before we hit 8 o'clock, St. Peter's would have browned Jesus 3 times. That's all we're saying.
What school?
Listen, my school is. Don't say what school did I. What experience did I have?
What experience did you have?
Yeah, I had a Motown experience. Yeah. We don't go to schools, and we go to experiences. You understand?
I'm not opposed.
Yes.
I know some really good people from there. So.
Yeah, the bus stop.
My brother, like our ladies at the bus stop.
Oh my God!
And what you go drop for?
Achimota.
Okay.
I just want to read the Bible verse.
Whilst
we work on that, but anyway, thank you so very much for joining us on the show. Yes, it's good to always have you. So, what's the title of Confetti, right?
Confetti.
Yeah,
Confetti.
Yeah.
Go stream it. It's on every platform: Spotify, Apple Music, Audio Mag, Boomplay. You find it everywhere you listen to music. Confetti, Boijake, Boijake, Confetti EP. 4 amazing songs for your Christmas Enter Town, Vacation, it's a vibe, we dey ball. And yeah, thank you so much. I'm so grateful.
Welcome, best
to
of
have
luck.
you. And I read this, and Jesus answered, I tell you, Peter, before the rooster crows today, you will deny me 3 times that you know me.
At Motown
John,
Master.
and listen to this, I'm John,
Motown
right?
Master.
I'm John. So it's John 13, 31 to 38. And this will be our morning bite.